entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Hi guys, I'm Garvey here, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I'm going to be going over Ninja. Now, who is Ninja? Truth be told, I know of Ninja only by name, not by like watching any of his videos or streaming or anything, so no idea who the guy really is. My son was really into Fortnite like a couple years ago, and so that's basically how I learned about him, but I played a little bit of Fortnite just to, play with my son. I didn't really like get into it that much. But in any case, that's beside the point. Ninja is a new legendary that's being added to Raid Shadow Legends. So basically, if you log in each of the 7 days, then at the end of on the 7th day, then you will get Ninja. Plus, you get this retaliation gear, which I think is 6-star. Yes, 6-star retaliation gear, which isn't bad. I mean, let me see. Does it? It doesn't. This is the one thing I don't like about it. They don't tell you like are those speed boots, attack percentage boots, or whatever. But whatever, it is what it is. In any case, so just a heads up, and what I'm going to do, actually, I haven't read this part yet. Unleashes an arrow to pierce the enemy's defense, strikes 3 times with burning hail, then disappears under a veil, freezes all enemies with a lethal swipe, before becomes more deadly the longer the fight goes on. Okay, sure. So I'm gonna actually like review this character, or just like I guess give a prognosis. I can't really diagnose him. I don't know. I haven't gotten him yet, as you can see. It's day 1. So I'm just gonna go over his kit. What I will say though is I do have some viewers who don't play Raid Shadow Legends, and if you are watching this video by chance, go for it now. Like now would be the time to join the game, because 7 days in you get a legendary, so that'll help you progress like a fair amount in the game without having to put any money and plus at the beginning of Raid Shadow Legends as well, they give you a whole lot of resources to start off with. That's why most people can make it through the game for like the first month or 2 before they're like, this grind is too hard, I gotta quit, because they do give you a ton of resources in the beginning. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I'm gonna go over his kit. First of all, aesthetically, there are elements of it that I like and elements of it I really don't like. Like part of it, I saw an interview with him where he was saying like part of his look was inspired by Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Which, if you want to make me like you, then bring up Final Fantasy VII. I can't. When is Part 2 coming out? Actually, Final Fantasy like the remake. When is Part 2 of that coming out? I need that in my life. Hurry up. But in any case, so I like the wing. I kind of like the arm bow thing. I don't like how it integrates into the shoulder per se. And the face and the hair on the face, it's like they're trying way too hard to make him like Inuyasha, Naruto character in the facial region, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But like, and not even like the face, and it just doesn't fit. I don't know, something about it just doesn't fit to me. It looks like it's a bad Photoshop. But in any case, it's not his fault, I guess, or definitely not his fault. I doubt he was sitting there like, making the actual thing itself. Although he did say he had a lot of influence on how it looked. So, besides the aesthetic being, it's just kind of jarring. It's unsettling. Like the face just doesn't fit the rest. Maybe they should have made the face like blue, or give him like blue glowing eyes, or like a black face with like blue eyes or something like that. Like a charred black skin and then like black lightning coming out, or black fire coming out and then like blue eyes. That would have been cool, I think. Anyway, so hire me, Plarium. I can fix all your designs. Although, another thing, Plarium does make, usually, 9 times out of 10, their champions look incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, attacks one enemy. Has a 45% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. Also fills this champion's turn meter by 15% when used against bosses. So, here's the thing. The decreased defense on one enemy, I mean, you would have typically an AoE champion that would do that for you if you can, like a War Maiden, or I have a Best who does it for me, Madame Ceres also. But those are typically not on A1s as well, the decreased defense, like on A3s or A2s. And they're AoEs, and this is a single attack. So, and it does do plus 15% against bosses. So the first thing I thought when I read the first line of the ability was that's cool against a boss, because you just decrease their defense. But then also the fact that you get 15% turn meter when it's against bosses makes them pretty awesome. It makes them pretty awesome. All right, so let's go to the A2. I really like that ability. Attacks 3 times at random. I don't like the random part. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing an HP burn. That's a 100% chance when booked of placing an HP burn for 3 turns. Also places a perfect veil on this champion for 2 turns. When used against bosses, will instantly activate HP burn debuffs, including HP burn debuffs placed by this skill. So that's pretty cool. So if you run him with an HP burn champion, and let's say you're in Spider's Den, where HP burn is very useful for those of you who do not know, and you have HP burn on all of the Spiderlings, and then you do this ability, it'll hit 3 of the Spiderlings, maybe just 1 of them, but then it'll also activate all the HP burns on the Spiderlings when it's used against the boss. That's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool, actually. And then the perfect veil, I mean, I guess just so to hide, not get damaged, but the perfect veil is just kind of like a throw-in to me. But I like that ability too. That's actually pretty cool. So running him with HP burn champions is probably not a bad idea, and against bosses as well. And I remember watching, I can't remember who it was, saying like, this is, maybe it was Stu Gaming, where it seems that I like the idea, and I'm getting what he's saying now, that the kit itself has these different conditions where when it's going through waves or arena, I guess, or whatever, it's one thing, but then once it gets to a boss, the whole game changes up. And so it's kind of like, yo, I'm a basketball head, I'm sorry. So it's like, yo, this is what I do in the regular season, but now it's playoff time and it's finals time. So like, if you're going through the waves, that's the regular season, but then once you get to the boss, that's the finals, it's playoffs. And then you gotta step your game up, right? So yeah, okay, all right, I like that. All right, then on the A3, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. I like that. 100% chance when fully booked. When targeting a boss, will only attack the boss, not all enemies, and will ignore 50% of defense. Will also decrease the cooldown of the hail burn by 1 turn. The hail burn was this one, right? And the hail burn has a 3-turn cooldown, so then it comes to a 2-turn cooldown when it's against bosses. That is pretty nuts. He's really good, I think. I think he's gonna be really good. He's magic, of course, magic affinity. Would have been nice if he was a void. You know what I mean? But that's pretty boss. I like that a lot. And then this last ability, a passive ability, escalation, increases ninja's attack by 10% up to 100% and crit damage by 5% up to 25% each time a single enemy is hit by all 3 of ninja's active skills in a single round. This effect can only occur multiple times against the same enemy. So increases ninja's attack by 10%. So if he gets, I see you down there. Yeah, still dealing with Archie down here. Increases ninja's attack by 10%. Okay, when it says in a single round, so this is the thing I don't get. If it's a single round, when fighting bosses, will increase ninja's attack by 20% up to 100% and crit damage by 10% up to 25% instead. But in a single round, I guess they mean just because when I think single round, I think like, okay, I've attacked 1 time, first round, attacked again, second round. But I think they mean, or oh, actually, this may be where I'm wrong, where it's like against the waves. Each wave is a round. So I guess that's what it is. Okay. I mean, that's a cool passive to have. I want to see how that works. That one's a little bit, I'm sure it's good. The way it's describing is good, but I'm wondering if it's as good as it sounds. That's the main question that I have right now. So honestly, I think he might be a beast. And he's legendary. Like he's gonna, he might be a beast. That might be something for you guys to go after. And actually, I only have him at 1 star here because I viewed here. Let me see if I can see his stats a little bit better if I always do this. Index. Shadowkin. Where you at, Ninja? There you go. All right, so this is level 60. So HP, a little bit below average. Attack up. Defenses, Speed, bang on average. Crit damage 63%. Crit rate 15%. Okay. Well, I think he's going to be pretty good. I think he's going to be a pretty good champion. I definitely want to build him with crit rate just because it seems like he's going to smack. And actually, I wonder if he has the multipliers. And guys, please forgive me for doing this right now in the middle of this, but I'm wondering if he has if they have the multipliers up just yet, because if they do, then that's going to be pretty. Yep, they still don't have the multipliers up yet. So I'm gonna, when I actually get him, he'll probably have the multipliers up on the yumilove.net. Shout out to yumilove.net. Love that website. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm sitting here seriously thinking like, where else got to use him? But it seems like he's useful everywhere. Like fire, he has a 3-hitter, but the 2-turn cooldown, which isn't the best in the world, but can be useful in Fire Knight. Seems like he's gonna be very useful in Spider Stand. Yeah, he's a boss specialist, basically, is what it sounds like to me. And I don't know. Now, granted, there are 500 champions in this game, and I definitely don't know them all. But I don't think any champion in the game is built like this. Not really, where it's like he's just a boss specialist. He can get through waves, and he has damage that he does through waves, but he is a specialist when it comes to bosses. So, in any case, I'm excited to get him. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to be logging in all 7 days. So, in any case, I drop Raid Shadow Legends videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Marvel Future Revolutions videos coming out this Sunday. That's the goal, to get like 3 or 4 of them out this Sunday. So, please like, please subscribe, and if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. If you haven't started playing the game yet, this is the time to start playing the game so you can get a free legendary. And don't forget to log in. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. I'll see you next time.